Hello lads and gents, and welcome to another stream. Today at Talent League, we're going to be looking at three fantastic matches. At least I'll be joining you on the way. Two of those will be joined by our lovely caster, Ahu, so please do read the chat. But yeah, with the first match being AimX Esports versus Team Guardians Alpha. So, with both of these teams right now ready, well, actually in the lobby, let's just wait for them to get ready. Let's actually see what these teams are about. So I've personally casted Team Guardians Alpha a lot in multiple servers, so I have some experience with them. But who have you casted any of AMX esports?
Nope, not at all. And I haven't casted Team Guardians either,
Mm.
so I don't really have experience with them. All I can say is that their last two matches, well, 1-1, yeah, AMAX won against Team Dogchamp
Mm-hmm.
on Villa 7-1, and
Oh,
Team Guardians have won against Nerf Minor also on Villa 7-5.
oh, it seems like both of these teams are quite strong, so it's going to be an interesting match. And, well, as everyone in chat would probably assume, we're going to be playing Oregon, Boregon, whatever most of the people call it. It's nothing new, to be surprised, but I hope these players can actually, bring something we haven't seen before. Because I know, was it last week? I'm not quite sure. This week, I know I casted 4 matches, and in those it was Chalet as well. They brought up completely new stuff, and yeah. But out of the way, both teams are ready, so let's actually hop into the match. And to be honest, I have never in my whole casting experience seen a specific a band that's not really common, let's say. So it wasn't like a Thatcher Cade, whatever, Flores, Valkyrie. Maybe it would be great to see that at least today. What do you think, Ahu?
Honestly, I'm very much thinking about maybe a Flaws ban,
All
actually.
right.
Flaws, Valkyrie, Mira, and I don't know, maybe
Someone that's not Thatcher.
Maverick.
That's it. Maverick. That's a
Mm.
great option. I mean, they did ban him a bit. Same with Finko with the nades. That was, in my opinion, a great ban.
Oh,
But
there's the Force.
exactly, as you mentioned, speak of the devil, that's going to be the self-destruct drone out of the area. I mean, Smoke will have a bit of a safer, I guess, playstyle. Maybe from Twitch, he's going to be a bit, a bit of a problem, but you can shoot that out easily. And for the second attacker, it is going to be AimX banning Thatcher. You
Oh,
know,
original.
look, I was hoping for something, but it seems like both of these teams are actually playing safe, which to be honest, I can't blame them. It's not all about the entertainment, but let's see which defender we'll be getting right now. The first defender getting banned
There's
will
a
be
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Let's go.
You called it, absolute mad lad. You always love to see. I mean, yeah, Valkyrie. The intel on this map is insane. You have the spots on trophy, which can change the
Yeah.
game, sight, spot, everything. Valkyrie's very strong, and of course,
I'm
it's
gonna
going to be
call it.
Cade.
I'm gonna call it either Mira or Azami.
I'm calling Cade. There's no way you ban a Thatcher and there's no Cade.
Clash.
What?
What?
This is T4. Hold up. Whoa. I think
Both
we're
of us were wrong.
well. I mean, they did surprise us. They did
Yeah,
surprise us, and I appreciate it. But wow, banning a Thatcher, not a Cade. I could still agree with the Zami Mur, but Clash maybe this was a bit of a target ban. I would assume because I know Clash is not really common, especially not in anything
Attackers need to
below
locate and
what
defuse
platinum,
bombs.
gold. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but first sight downstairs. What do you think the plan is here, Ahu?
I also be able. I think one will be inside bunker. I gotta say it
Okay.
will be the fight. But honestly, other than that, I have no clue. Maybe with the Chenka holding either freezer or Shaiko. But that's all I can give. Well, maybe a Jaeger roam and I don't know,
5
Why
seconds
will
left
just
before
hold
insertion.
inside freezer while Tachenko holds Shaiko. Smoke inside
Attackers'
bunker, but
objective is to
that's
locate a
that's the
bomb
best
and
I can
defuse it.
predict.
Attackers have
Fair
dropped the bomb
enough.
diffuser.
I mean, it's actually quite interesting to see Tachanka
Attackers
and
have
Smoke. I
recovered
mean,
their diffuser.
one time waster is enough. Two can just waste out an entire match at this point. I wouldn't be surprised. And then again, it's the same thing with Wamai and Jaeger. They both have the same utility, so I actually can't predict or actually see any type of plan going on here. This is Really surprising. Um, but then, of course, the last one is the Cade, because who would not love to electrify hatches directly above set, or at least close to it? Yeah, but with that in hand, I
The
mean,
bandit, I dare you.
oh my god. Put the,
Just put the
yeah,
battery right on it.
on the hatch. They would never
Actually,
notice it. No
okay,
way.
I want to give you a fun fact. You saw that rotation in Freezer. You see, that rotation in Freezer, that is not the first time I've seen that. And it was actually the Tachanka lineup too. But the Tachanka was sitting inside side, then went into Freezer, like behind the box, like that pill box, you know, where they
Yeah.
always have that, and just throwing the incendiary grenades. Then someone from the team, I don't remember who, just peeked the rotate, like full blown, rushed out on the rotate, rushed through the fire, and eradicated 3 attackers.
Oh my god. I don't know if that's just like your inside like beast instinct or it's just like a million IQ, but if it worked out, it worked out. I personally would not complain. But the Sergeant Freezer pushes up as the first kill of today gets dropped. That's going to be Yana out of the match. JBT with a very nice Tachanka starting off kill. So 4v5, 1 minute and 10 on the clock. The second kill does seem to get dropped, and that's going to be JBT. Tachanka Kang not fully out, but it seems like he will be any second. I mean, Nuka very deadly operator. You really cannot see her much, but the attackers need to start pushing. They may have taken control around site, but they still need to somehow get that one advantage that can get them in. I mean, the nades are coming in. What is going to get the Chanka? It does not seem like it. And I mean, 40 seconds on the line. I don't see much they can do with the Tachanka.
Honestly, I think they can waste a lot more time. There is burn. I think I read that right. Getting the kill on Strain, so that is the search being taken off the board, but they still have an Osa. Well, not anymore. Well, not anymore for the Nuke, because Decade gets another kill, but he gets headshotted. That is Jesus getting the kill on Burn.
Amen. I mean, talk about holy, putting the power of God into that. My god, I mean, even Jesus can go up against Guardians Alpha. They're going absolutely in. The aggression is there, and the team plays were. I mean, everyone just peaking at the same time, not even giving a chance for man advantage, as we do seem to have our first crash, lag, disconnect. Don't really know, but there's a pause tripping. I just wanted to bring that out. And, I mean, we're going to have to see where this goes as... Oh, I mean, I feel like if that Tachanka could actually get finished off, the game would have been completely different. The time waste on Freezer was insane.
Honestly, all I gotta say for that round, perfectly executed from both teams. I gotta say that. I think Nurk didn't throw the round, but it went.
No.
Yeah, it not at all. I wouldn't say that, but like he injured the Tachanka,
Yeah.
and then she failing to get the kill actually lost the attackers around, like failing to finish that Tachanka off. But the only thing I gotta say from that round on the Osa with a 1v4, he like crept up with the shield, and all I saw
Yeah.
from Osa's perspective is a shotgun emerging from the right corner. I would have shot myself right down and
I mean, that
like
is the definition of a sleep paralysis demon coming after you. You see
literally.
that mute shotgun coming around the corner, you know you're gone. There's no more of you just get deleted. It's not even a kill. But yeah, you do have a point. I mean, I still don't like the fact that bringing up a shield. I mean, when you're already at a man disadvantage, bringing up a shield and thinking of going a plant behind it with a smoke, maybe even a C4 right now and then, like that's not the brightest idea. You do want to take gunfights. The attackers have generally better guns, so you want to take that into account. Because defenders, they play off of their sight, their setup, their gadgets, more than, their actual guns. The attackers just open it up and then go off of their guns. So, using their shield in a 1v3, 2v4, whatever, that's, if you're not a Blitz or a Monty, maybe even Clash of the situation, it's not going to end up well. Especially because, when Osa starts putting down her shield, you can shoot her for a bit. So, yeah, it's a bit hard. And what makes it even worse, right? If you put down the shield, let's say someone goes for a plant, you should be ready for a refrag. And since this was a XV4 situation, 2v4, it was around there, you can't really go for it, so it's going to be a bit of a no-go from me. But let's actually look at the setups, shall we? We did it once, we'll do it again, because why not? And we're going to be introduced to a very deadly operator. It seems like he's going to be switching out to Chanka, and this is going to be Frost. Now, Frost, if you don't watch out, the second you realize she's there, you're already like, your leg is probably just snapped in half at that point. But yeah, like, if for anyone in maybe who's watching like maybe silver, gold, whatever, Frost is extremely deadly. You need to pre-aim, you can't really get an angle on those flat traps. They're just so obstructed to the floor. So it's a bit deadly, but you know, watching out as always, I think, to keep in mind.
Honestly, you know what I'd love next to a Frost? Not a Frost at all, but a cat cannon to go. That would have been even deadlier than Frost.
Dirty.
There is the first kill coming in. That is the Zofia being eradicated by the Jaeger. Jaeger's also right. Oh wait, I forgot. Suppressor matter.
It is,
That-
yeah.
That actually, like, I wanted to talk. I wanted to say it in the last round. That makes Nook even deadlier because Nook is also running a suppressor. No damage debuff. Cannot be heard. That is insane.
That's literally just, that is Caveira. That is Caveira and Vigil in one. Like, that's it. That's all you needed for the complete set. Just a suppressor on the gun, and you got it. But, yeah. You know what's interesting to me? They sent a full-on, like, barrage of nades into that one attic. The Wise and Jaegers did not give up. But as I'm talking, Jesus and Drizzy are taken out. Jaeger 416 Carbine is not going to be taking any mercy on those two, as we're back again at a 5v2. So, huge disadvantage for AimX. I mean, you can't do much about it. I mean, the positions, maybe the timings were off, maybe there was no refract potential. But the thing is, it's going to be a bit hard in the later rounds for Guardians Alpha. This, at least from my past experience, it is a bit more defender side of this map. So yeah, and another kill gets dropped. Very dirty shots coming from Guardians, and strong as well. I mean, they're having a good fight. They're having a blast right now, as one almost comes to Habana, but she actually manages to pick off Opta. So who will be next with 5 HP on the line?
Imagine if he touches the wall.
The Berry Knight.
Imagine if he touches the wall. Oh no.
We were both crossing our fingers for that electricity to be the finishing blow.
I like just one word, like when you said Jesus was taken out. Oh no, I almost said something. I almost said a very bad joke.
Was it like a dad joke, or was it just like offensive?
It was a dad joke. It was a dad joke.
A dad. No worries, you wouldn't be the first.
All I know is that I can flex that I have casted Jesus.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
Attackers need to locate and
Next time I'm going to the church, hey, guess what? I casted Jesus.
If anyone ever tries to diss me, I'm just gonna ask him, did you cast Jesus Christ in Rainbow Six Siege? I didn't think so. Yeah, I mean,
Exactly what I thought about. Like, you're just going to like Ubisoft, like write them a letter that, hey, I want to be a caster at the official Rainbow Six channel, and they're just like, what are your achievements? I casted Jesus Christ.
so what's your experience? I casted the Holy Lord on God. Talent League. Cast 7 to 10.
seconds to go.
Jesus Christ casted Jesus Christ. God damn.
Oh my
5
goodness.
seconds left before
Ain't no way.
This
To be honest, if there would be like an actual official casting higher up, I would use that thing as a joke. I would put like a serious note. Don't get me wrong, I'd still be serious. But I would just sneak in a little I casted Jesus one just out of nowhere. Like they'd be reading the 300-word fucking essay or whatever, and just out of nowhere, yeah. Also, I casted Jesus. Like that had to be the legend. But yeah, let's get off this topic. Let's actually see what's happening here. And you know, I'm gonna fully blow out this question. What's your opinion on Maestro?
Very nice operator, especially for wasting time and ban denial, because like mostly time wasting, because you have to shoot out the cam. He can destroy utility. He damages quite a lot if you think about it. Like, okay, only 5 HP per shot, but that, well, fire rate is kind of good actually, judging that it's a camera. So, hey, I mean, absolutely great operator, but you have to use it right, and that's what and voila, and that's what a lot of people don't do.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like placing him in sneaky positions, using that as a way to like destroy Thermite's gadgets, Ace's gadget, like people who have very limited gadgets and are important to the role. I feel like that's a very good, just utility usage in general. And also, you know what we love to see? We love to see the EMPs actually coming in. Now that the EMPs have been added as secondary gadgets, like the impact EMPs, I mean, using them is going to be really start to get really common. They're very good, even if they don't do it like hold up as long as a Thatcher grenade. You know, they're still decent. And although I feel like that could actually bring bandit tricking back a bit, which I would love. I miss those days of bandit tricking. Now it's you bandit trick. Well, there's a nade below you now. So damn, that's a bit unfortunate for bandit. F in the chat, I guess. But yeah, besides that, I mean, we'll just have to see. The breach is open. They pretty much got sight. The OSA can get finished off. The pre-fire comes in, and the Maestro camera starts doing their job. Of course, they do actually have the upstairs attic, so it's going to be... Taking this back is going to be quite difficult.
Especially with, well, I would say especially with the Maestro on the board, but Wamai has been injured. Ursus, like 20 HP, and Thermite has been taken out. There's a C4 coming out. That is the sledge taken down. Another C4. That is Diana being eradicated. Only Zofia and the Osa is remaining. Zofia is on site. He does catch one, does catch two.
God.
Only in 1 versus 2. SMG11 catches the head of the Osa. And now Zofia is also at about half HP. He's tossed back. He cannot finish it. And the shotgun.
That's tough. That Zofia, I rep him. That was absolutely... The flicks were on point. I mean, that K didn't even know what hit him. Like, right now, he's still probably confused going, wow, what just happened? But, yeah, I mean, Guardians Alpha, they're smoking their pack right now. They are absolutely dominating. And what I love, you know, whatever happens, you know, because refrags normally happen, one gets killed, then the guy who killed him gets instantly refragged, right? The only reason there were refrags is because of that Zofia coming in from there and there. And still, it was an amazing play from her, don't get me wrong. But the fact that Guardians Alpha shut down so much progress is absolutely insane. It seems like Gemus is going to be taking a bit of Team H. Quite unfortunate. For a second, I was thinking, did a Twitch drone do that to him? But I remember there's like 5 HP now, so not much of a change. But yeah, I mean, we're going back downstairs. Guardians Alpha 3 rounds in a row. They are not doing bad at all. They are still aggressive. And I mean, with this aggression, attack is going to be even more deadlier. Because, like I said, guns equal good on attack. And aggression with guns is even better. So kind of like a multiplier there, I guess you could say. But yeah, you also brought in the Azami. So who I haven't casted for like a month before this week, I guess you could say, because well, I had a virus, and yeah, I'm not gonna get into details. But do you have any reason or personal things, maybe just info in general, why Azami? What makes her so good?
The most creative gadget in Siege. You can use it in so many different ways that it's just fascinating, to be exact.
Alright.
Like, you can put it on a wall, you can... Before I say anything...
Oh no!
What? No! No!
Oh,
No.
that hurts! Zofia with Drizzy.
Okay, I'm gonna continue, I cannot... Okay. Well, Zofia does get one. That is the Jaeger of the wall. Bit of whiffing there. Wait, he gets one and he doesn't get another one. He does injure Captain though. Capcan does get the headshot first. There is Yana inside Freezer and the Osa down in Laundry. They get one. That is the Capcan trap getting the Hibana, so that is no more hard breach for you. Osa, Yana, and Sedge is still remaining from the attackers' lineup. And the defenders have Neos and Jaeger. Now the Sedge is also very much low HP inside Freezer. Yana will decide to peek it. Nothing happens really with that free fire, but Capcan does get one, and the Smoke gets one. So that is a 1 versus 4 for Yana.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that Capcan may have been down, but his straps are still working for him nice and well. As the final comes in, and that's going to be an SMG from Opta onto the Yana player in Freezer, and that's going to be another round going over to Guardians Alpha, making it an 0-4. A flawless 4-round victory. Well, not flawless, but, you know, just repetitive or whatever you want to call it, really. I mean, Guardians Alpha are just out of track, but yeah, I can actually. We saw the Azami gadget in action, so I can see what you mean. You can block off literally anything, or just use it to cover an angle, maybe to get
Yes.
yourself in a better position.
Plus it's bulletproof.
Plus,
Not
it's
really.
bulletproof.
It's
Attackers need to
bulletproof,
locate
not
and
really,
defuse
not
as
blast,
many
but
bombs as they
it is
can.
bulletproof,
Yeah.
and it is such an annoying gadget. Like, if an attacker, like a Finka or a Blitz is running after you, just place the kunai knife, and Blitz cannot get in. That's it.
He's literally forced to punch, and if she can get like
Yep.
see the feet of him, that's gonna be even worse.
Oh, that is one way that you can use it. Like, you put 2 zombie gadgets, like kunai knives, on the door, but you leave a little space, like a prone space there, like just a little angle what you can see through, and when they punch it, you just
5 seconds remaining.
prone there with the whole mag of 9mm loaded into your gun, and absolutely load them with lead.
You know what? That's dirty.
Yep.
That
Azami is really
abs-
creative. That's why I expected an Azami ban, especially on Oregon.
I mean, fair enough.
Keep it active.
Fair enough. I mean, Azami, especially with Oregon, where you have so much angles, or just so much like places, and it's very destructible as well. I mean, you can get shot from below, above. It really doesn't matter. And the amount of places there just are, if you know what I mean, the amount of angles like that can cut off rotation. Azami makes it a perfect operator here, in my opinion. There's not much places like. Let me give you an example. Let's say Cafe Dostoevsky. You have a lot of things connected to themselves, but there's not like 3 windows in every room. I'll say it like that. But yeah, with 2 minutes on the clock, I actually gonna see a very interesting operator being brought up here. It's gonna be Gius with the Ying. I just love seeing that name. Respect. And he's gonna be bringing it out. But right before that, I forgot to mention that Stain actually got killed himself. The Nook sadly cannot sneak her way into sight, and that's gonna be a bit of trouble for them. But Guardians Alpha, back again at the man advantage. And there goes the Azami. There goes the Azami, just blocking off everything they made, and even getting a kill onto the Sophia. She tries to get another one, but Hibana will be there to refrag. And a 3v3 with 1 minute 30 on the clock.
Hey, Smoke has a really powerful position, plus he has smoke canisters remaining. So, well, he has 1 to be exact. Mute, oh no, not Mute, sorry, well, Mai does get a free headshot on, I believe, the Zafia? No, the Yana, right? I think the Yana, I couldn't see the name, sorry. Sorry
think it
about
was-
that. 2 versus 3 for the attackers, King and Hibana. This can go anyway now. Well, yeah, okay, that was an insane shot. That, anyone can say anything to me. That was an insane shot. Hey, 1 versus 2, still clutchable, 1 HP, like, about to breath with anything, and he's dead, and I don't think he can push the smoke there. That is one of the things for sure, but he has diffuser. He has a 2x scope. I mean, he has a good gun. He has about everything that's needed, but not anymore. He gets loaded with 9mm.
I mean, without HP, someone can fart in your face and you're pretty much dead. It's very much impossible. Well, actually, no, I won't say it like that. It was very possible, but it's hard. You have someone playing close with a shotgun behind a shield. The other one can just refrag. It's very hard. especially when you don't have much accessibility, because they also know where you are, so it's going to be a bit more harder then. But I'm just going to mention one more round, and we're going to be going into the role swap, meaning Guardians Alpha are going to be seeing themselves on the attacking
Attackers
side.
need to locate and
45
defuse as
nil.
many bombs as they can.
Yeah, I was about to mention 0-5. They win this one, and AimX needs to win. AimX, let's put Guardians in a position where they're 0-6, right? AimX,
Attackers have discovered
they
the
need to win
location of
6
the
rounds in a row to not lose. In a row, not one round and then they can lose again. They need to win them one after another to even get a chance to go into overtime, not to win. That's what's so goofy about this, but we're going to be seeing this side first, I do believe. We saw meeting earlier, from what I remember. They breached into tower, correct. And right now we're going to be going dining kitchen. So,
5 seconds to go.
what do you prefer? Dining kitchen, meeting kitchen?
Attackers
Dining
are heading
kitchen
out
all
to
the way
defuse a
because
bomb.
then you know what? Not even dining kitchen. I would say for ranked dining kitchen, for competitive meeting kitchen, and I do say that for competitive, like competitive like esports, and I do say that because if you're a meeting, no one would expect you if you'd just roam and stay inside small tower, so you can get quite a lot of frags. You wouldn't, man, you wouldn't actually expect how many. You would get a lot of frags. No one would expect you. No one drones there because everyone knows that they won't be there. If you pick dining, then you will instantly be exposed. Like, yeah, someone's 100% in small tower. So I do prefer meeting kitchen, and it's more of a versatile side. Like, gotta say, there's like more ways to hold it as a defender. So yeah.
Fair enough. I'm a personal meeting fan myself. I love the way you can just play off of attic. While though it is counterable, I just love the mechanic. I don't know. For meeting, it's kind of a bit frustrating that you can breach from above, the thermite trick as well. But I mean, that can be resolved, I guess, with impact tricking, blowing up that whole part. It can be tricked. So yeah, but without further ado, there's still not much happening really. I mean, they're just taking small tower, just the usual business. Opta playing behind the shield, safe and sound. Seems like ADS is in the Wamai is protecting him. Not too bad of position. Maybe almost got a pre-fire, but not quite. Not quite.
Oh, that was actually a close one.
Oh, I don't think he knows. Up,
He
there's
does.
the ping.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
nice shot. Nice shot coming in from the smoke. He's still behind the shield. Oh my god, everyone takes damage. That is a friendly fire. That is the Nook taking care of the Zephyr, but they do manage to get the Wamai 3 versus 4 for the attackers. Now they find themselves at a disadvantage yet again. This is very much looking like a Guardians for round. Oh no, there's a grenade. Grenade being cooked there, or at least what's cooked there, but
My
not anymore.
God.
That is a take. 2 versus 4. Now only 1 versus 4. Triple kill for the smoke. Now it's only again Diana left in a 1v8.
Oh my God.
To be specific, a 1v4, and that is the smoke taking the headshot. Absolutely. Like
Opta, calm
pinpoint.
down. We get it.
Pinpoint.
I mean,
Precision.
I feel like since Jesus is on AimX's side, I feel like he's just an atheist or something. Opta's just going absolutely insane. It's 0-6, everybody. Opta with 11 kills and 1 death, going absolutely at it. He's taking his anger out on these poor people. And while though AimX is still not doing too bad, they have strategies. It seems like the team chemistry is there, but sadly, it is not enough. I mean, the timeout came in, but it did seem to get cancelled, question mark. Now knowing
Attackers need
what
to
much
locate
we
and
have
defuse
there,
bombs.
and yeah, they tried taking their timeout. Let's hope they actually got some talking, because 0-6 right now, they're not looking at a comfortable position at all. I mean, even if they're on defense, the way the teamwork. Yep. Okay, we're just gonna be rehosting. This is a bit confusing for everyone. Not even us casters, even the producer himself. No one knows. This is.
I've never seen this. Ubisoft was like, nah, you're playing that.
AimX is having a bad day. I swear to God. I feel like it's not the game just hates them. They just decided to get cancelled. I mean, that's a new
That
thing to
joke
say.
killed me. If Jesus is on the side of AimX, he should be. He's an atheist. That killed me. Oh my god.
Oh
That was,
God,
that was a very good joke.
thank you. I mean, look, it seemed like he was kind of targeting him at this point. I don't know. It seemed so put in place. I swear to God.
Hey,
But
you say you say you're a Christian. Well, not anymore.
not anymore. I'm about to hunt you down. 11-1. Oh my God, dude. I can't explain how well Guardians are shutting down everything now. Even in AimX, I've said it before, they're not doing bad. They're giving it their all. And we can see them actually having a decent try at it, but it just shut down instantly. It's not a chance. And well, we can't say they're gonna lose, but for this past 6 rounds in a row, it seems like
Yeah.
Guardians Alpha are going for a clear 7-0.
No, that is not even like something up for debate. Every single time, 1vx, and it was only 1v3 and above.
I'm trying. I'm trying to be positive towards them. For
No, I
once.
won't. I won't be. That is a lose. If they manage to bring this back, Guardians Alpha just off the grid for me. No, like if you lose that, don't have any business with me.
I mean, I won't just start up like yeah.
Hey,
They're not looking good at all. But
we found
what
Jesus.
even surprises me more, right, is they won against Team Dogchamp 7-1, and Guardians Alpha actually lost to Nerf Miners. So it's either Nerf Miners just on a completely whole level, maybe it was the mood, whatever. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's weird, man. Opt is going absolutely just insane right now.
Never
But
mind, dog inside me a lot.
oh god,
I have so many bad jokes. Jesus Christ.
no, dude. If you would ever hop on pretty much any T4 league, you will be hearing them all day. Don't you worry. Most of us are
I
already
know.
used to this, but
Yeah, I know. I'm casting in a couple of other leagues. Well, only one right now.
I don't know.
So yeah, I the thing is, I only solo cast there because there are no homo casters. And I'm doing the observing. I'm
Yeah.
doing production. I'm doing casting.
I'm in a I'm
Loving
in
it.
a Discord. It's called like I do believe it's called Grimdall. They seem like a great league, but it just
Yeah, I know.
I think they assume casters to be producers as well. So when they
That's
ask
why I left.
for oh
They actually
yeah,
asked me to cast there based on the other league where I was casting at. I weren't in talent yet, and they like the director of that league actually sent a PM to me if I want to come, and I said sure, yeah. And I left because they said I would have to do production, I would have to do observing, I would have to do everything, and I didn't want to overwork myself because there's right now in another league when I'm doing exactly that. So I said yeah, I can't. Sorry.
yeah. For me, this league, I told them that I'm not a producer. I'm just a caster. I don't do producing or observing. But it seems like everyone still expects me to do it, so I'm literally just I just exist there. I don't even do anything. But yeah. Anyways, out of the way. Every league has its own little system, so we can't. They're trying. You know, respect for actually running the league, because running a league on your own, like running a tournament, like a single tournament, a
Attackers need to
single
locate and
match
defuse as many
tournament or
bombs
whatever,
as they can.
that already can be hard. Setting it up, doing mods.
Just a tournament.
But then setting up a whole ass league. Now that's a different.
A
That's different.
single match tournament. Damn, already at the
Okay.
finals and we just have started.
I have. Let me rewind it back. Let me say it
No,
again.
no.
I
no.
meant
This is in the history books.
no. I take it back.
No, you
I
don't.
refuse.
Please, everyone in chat, clip it. Clip it.
Do not
now.
dare.
10
I-
seconds
What
left
do you mean,
before
do not
insertion.
dare? You actually
Do not
said
dare.
that.
You saw that Moyai statue behind me? It's gonna come
5
and get you,
seconds
dude.
left before
All
That
I
insertion.
see
is-
is have a nice day and thank you.
Yes. I do
Attackers
hope
must
everyone
had
locate
a
and
nice
defuse a bomb.
Or at least I hope you had a nice day.
Let's get back to the match. We were talking about leagues and tournaments and stuff. This is not the time for that. As, oh my goodness, Guardians Alpha. I mean, the first one I respect. I love the absolute pick of the Capitao. Underestimated operator in my opinion. But then the
Oh.
clans.
How is Eager already 20 HP?
Well, I'm assuming it was a shotgun to the
Friendly fire.
knees. Yeah.
Not only the knees, like to the lungs.
I feel like that would have counted. Depending on the
Yeah, I mean, if I think it downed them, and that's why it's like 20-ish HP. Now, all I gotta say is like, they thought a shotgun shell was like breathing aid, I guess.
Oh,
That
my.
Or maybe. Oh no!
Oh
Because
my
that is the frag grenade going in for the smoke. They in nowhere, like they never in hell have the HP advantage. Not even now. Well, now, not at all, because the Azami have taken quite a lot of damage, and the attackers haven't taken a single bit. Now, that is the caster's curse. Capito does get the kill on the smoke. It was, well, not the smoke, sorry, the Lucy. I always forget the name of her. There is one kill for the defenders, that is the Capito taken down, but the Glass instantly gets another kill. That is 2 low HP operators against a team of 4 with full HP. And as far as I can see, they still have a grenade and 2 claymores left. So, yeah, I am very much curious to see how it'll work out. That was one of the feat holes I was talking about, by the way.
Mhm.
That is quite... that is using quite a wide range, actually, on quite a lot of maps. Or maybe, no, no,
my.
absolutely not. That is Glaz getting 1 kill, and Guardians Alpha finishing it off with Dion getting the headshot.
So,
Damn.
Guardians Alpha 7-0. I just
Well,
want
what
to
should-
mention, Opta
what
had
should
2
I say?
kills. Opta had 2 kills, and in the previous match before we had to rehost, 11. So he went 13-1. With, of course, a 7-0 streak for Guardians Alpha. Wow. They went in. They were
All I
feeling
gotta
it.
say, all I gotta say, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. I mean, each one of these players solo queued, and they took that rage out right now. Oh my god. We finished around 20 to 30 minutes earlier than we should have. So,
Yep.
firstly,
About
whole
that.
play to Guardians Alpha. You guys absolutely dominated. But with that ahead, now I feel like it's time for a 5-minute break. Don't you
Hell
agree?
yeah,
All right. We'll be seeing you
absolutely.
then. Stay with us.
Gonna send him ass straight down into heaven. Grenade's gonna fall. He's gonna say, screw you, Spills, as Adrian gets the nade kill.
Of Machine are a little bit Finka boosted, but only 2, I believe. Yes, just 2. And there we are. Machine takes that round with
Now they're
ease.
gonna draw it now. It's gonna be Bombing. Does he know he's playing